I got these pictures in from the game camera I set at the sandbar last night. Fixing to head out in a few minutes to go check, but it does kind of appear like a gray fox, but the features aren't exactly right. If it's a gray fox, I mean, the cat appearance on the ears is kind of similar to a gray fox, but the features aren't right. And there you can see it's like a humpback, but you're not seeing enough detail on it to really nail down an identity on this thing. It's just, if it's a gray, it's a goofy looking gray. You can kind of see the difference in color right here. It's like a silver bluish back, and it's just weird. It doesn't have the appearance of the most grays I've caught in the past, and hopefully we've caught it. Well, I don't know. But we're gonna head out. I'm gonna head out in a few minutes, and we're gonna go see if it's caught, because I want to see what this thing is. Coming in to cross the river this morning on check day 4, and let's see if the boxes did any good. Don't see many mornings when this big old river's glass calm, but it is right now. We'll head over here, go into the mouth of the creek, and start checking the sets. But it's a beautiful morning. We'll see you over there. Set number 1 of the morning. This one hadn't had any activity in 4 days. I want to give it another day or two in here, see if I can't catch. See if I can't. Oh, excuse me. See if I can't catch something. I'm wanting to give these boxes up here on the sandbar a day or two to see if they work. And I say I've picked 3 beaver out of here and 1 raccoon so far. Not good, but this is not what I consider to be a prime location. I'm letting the milfoil and lily pads die back a little bit before I start setting the big lines out. This is just a stopover, buy me time till I can get in there. But I'll move down to sets number 2 through 12 now. Right here is the power line where I had that picture of what I think is a gray fox. The features on its head and neck looked a little different. But right here is where I got a picture of it. The first coney box right there in the sandbar I have set has nothing in it. But I figured the fox saw whatever I did yesterday and kind of got spooked off for now. I got 3 boxes down through here to check, and a beaver otter set to check. And I'll get down to the rest of the sets. But nothing in box 1. I got nothing in box 2. And I'm fixing to go down here and look and see if I've had anything on this beaver set. The stick looks crooked. Bad crooked. Maybe we did something, but the anchor tubing out in deep water kind of looks disturbed. Well, I do have a trap missing. I had it bedded right here on this crawl out, and I do have some tracks. I'll run up here. Well, I can see it from here. I've got nothing in box number 3. Right there's the white flag I've got flying, but I'm going to go back here behind me out in deep water and pull this stake and see if I've got whatever this was. But I do know the stake out in deep water is crooked. We'll see in a minute. I had a pull out of something big. I mean, that's my stake. It was out in deep water, and it's bent. Bent. Found the trap up here, kind of buried in the mud with a TS-85. Whatever I had was strong enough to do that to my stake before it did pull out. It just didn't make it out to deep water. I'm gonna straighten the stake out, get the set remade, and move down. That's horrible, but hey, it happens. Just down to the next two sets, and I can see I've got nothing going on there. And it would appear I've got nothing going on here. That's weird. I don't see the stake out in deep water, or at least not yet, but there's the trap. Still sitting there. I'll keep moving. Well, I have gotten to this trap on the other end of this sandbar. I told you the stake looked funny because it wasn't sticking out of the water the way it should be. And I come up on my stake bent in the middle, and it was not like that yesterday. I do not leave things like this. Makes me think a John boat or something come through here and hit my stakes or check my sets. Or this stake was beat in the ground hard. My stake's bent. The trap's back where I put it. I mean, the trap's still there. The stake got run over. I don't know. These EMT tubing, I think it's 5/8, maybe 3/4. And they don't bend like that without a reason. Something hit it, something happened. A boat come through here and run it over, but I'm up in the creek. They shouldn't, I don't know how they got in here. But that is just weird. I've caught 60 and 70 pound beaver that did not do this. And the trap's still sitting there and my stake's bent in half. That's not making any sense to me at all. I'll get it straightened up and get it relocated where it needs to be and keep moving. This not looking good this morning. I had a catch here. I don't know if somebody's helping themselves to my stuff. Ground's all tore up. The trap's out here. And there's a piece of bone right there stuck in the trap. No foot, no leg, brown hair, just a piece of bone. So I had one trap fired, stake bent all to pieces. I had one stake bent where it was stuck in the ground like a John boat had run it over. Now I've got this trap that was sitting out here in the deeper water, and all it's got in it's a piece of bone. It's making me think somebody has helped themselves to whatever I had going on in here. But I'm going to reset this trap. Maybe if I had another game camera with me, I'd put it watching the creek, see if I had anybody coming through here. But I had two stakes bent, one run over, and whatever I had in this trap is gone. It's just a little piece of bone and some brown hair. And the catch was up here, and the trap was out there. Bad day for me, I guess. I'll get it reset and get out of here, but this is some strange events. I got down to this set. There's where I had the trap. I had it here the other day, and stuff kept coming around me over here, so I moved the trap. And this is what they've done this time. I just don't know what to say about that. We've got some deer tracks coming up and down the trail too, but this is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna move the trap back over here because they obviously come up right here. Just missed the trap is here. If it wasn't for people messing with me, because they ain't no way those stakes got bent on their own. Decisions. I may get out of here tomorrow morning. If they don't come in tonight and clean my stuff out, I'll get out of here probably, because those stakes cannot get bent on their own. I'm going to move this trap over here for one more night and attempt to try to catch an otter. But we'll see. I know I've got somebody messing with my gear. I've been watching this log because I almost anchored a trap to it. And maybe you can see it in a minute. You can see the propeller marks. See the propeller marks from the boat where they run over it. And white marks in that log. That was not that way. Those are propeller marks. That's proof positive I got somebody in here messing with me, because that was not that way, because I was thinking about anchoring a trap to that. And I do have somebody messing with my stuff, because you can see the strikes on the log with the propeller. Tomorrow I will be out of here.